As the summer goes on, a lot of our thoughts turn to species such as black bream. Now they can be a bit finicky. Sometimes they're there in numbers, sometimes they're very, very few, sometimes they're not there at all. So I started wondering about using a bait feeder. And when I looked around, I found the Stonfo boat bait feeder and wondered whether or not it might actually be useful, not only for black bream, but also for species like bullhuss. So I bought myself one from Italy. It seemed to be cheaper to import it from over there than buy it over here, and I thought I'd give it a go.
We need to get the bait feeder sorted. Yep. My little contraption that I bought from Italy. Bait feeder.
Oh, what's a beaver?
Feeder. F-E-E-D-E-R.
Beaver, the angler beaver.
It basically feeds bait on the bottom. So this is the Stonfo Friends, made in Italy. And it's a little boat feeder. When it came, the thing I didn't like about it is this was so stiff, it just didn't often open to get on the bottom. So I needed to reduce that tension. So what I did was I put a split ring at the top, put a split ring at the bottom, and then a little safety link between the two split rings just to help keep it in one place. This I also don't particularly like. I think that should be replaced with the bolt because at the moment it's just pushed through. So we hope we don't lose it over the side. But the idea is you can let it down to the bottom, you give it a yank, the flap coves open and everything spills out. So we shall see what we shall see. I've got some rice already cooked and I've put it on a bit of dowel. Pretty feeble attempt really, but it'll do just for dropping it down. So let's get some ground bait made up.
Yeah, let's have it. I couldn't machine that. Grinding plate in there, it was far too hard.
Oh, okay.
Where are these from then?
My freezer.
How strong will it easily be?
Rapper had an accident with his fridge and the freezer broke. So I took some of the defrosted stuff that was there. Should I push it down with this one?
Yeah.
I didn't have any bread with me. I hadn't heard that one before, and I picked it up from Alan on the day. Alan is the skipper of the African Queen. But what I did have was about 3 kilograms of boiled rice. So I used some of that, and we tipped that into the mincer to see whether or not that would help to get it a bit cleaner. After that, we took all the minced fish and the squid and everything else that we'd added, and we tipped it all into a bucket which contained the boiled rice. We then gave it a really good stir in hopes of making a ground bait that would attract the fish. Putting an old reel seat on a 1 metre piece of dowel that I had lying around seemed like a wonderful idea at the time. You know what they say about the best ideas. However, when I came to use it, I found that the lack of leverage on a 1 metre piece of dowel was absolutely nightmarish. Before I go again, I'm going to make sure that I get an old, heavy-duty, maybe 20-30 pound class boat rod from boot sale, something stiff and heavy like an old fiberglass one, and I'll drop it down on that. At least then, it shouldn't be quite such hard work to reel in.
Gosh, that tide is racing at the moment. Rob, can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Can you just pull that? And again. Just make it a bit easier to wind up. Give it a good yank just in case. It should have discharged anyway. Good. Just heavy, isn't it? Thanks, Rob.
Now this particular day turned out to be absolutely perfect for testing the bait dropper. Not because it was great fishing, quite the reverse. For whatever reason, this was one of those days where it didn't seem to matter what you did, just nothing was coming in. There was no dogfish, there was no bullhuss, there was no bream, just really dead. So we put down a couple of bits on the old bait dropper and we thought, what will happen next? What happened was actually very interesting.
It's not a bream.
It's a bream.
How come he catches bream?
It's on it, straight back down there.
It's not a Coochie's bream, but that's a bream. Oh, Martyn's got a bream.
If I have, it's a hell of a bream. Might need the net. It's a bream, but it's a nice looking bream. There we go. You can have it if you want. Is it a black bream or is it a red bream?
Black.
It's a black bream.
Bit of weight in that.
That's a black bream.
And this one,
I think the silver one's female.
look at that, that's a beautiful fish.
Black one's male.
What was it on, Martyn?
Prawn. Oh no! Don't go in the bloody prawns! Oh my god, I can't see out my glasses. I think so. Do I need to mark it? Is it the biggest or?
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. That's the biggest. Mate, 100%.
It's a little bit bigger.
I've got a full us. Can we net it, please?
No.
Full us.
Not a bream.
That's a tiddly one. Oh, I'll tell you what, he gave a damn good fight for a bream.
That was a big fish, man. I could tell it was a bream.
So it made £2 though, would you?
Say again?
What? Make £2 though?
I don't think so, but he still gave a good fight. He's cut my hand in two places getting him out of the thing. Or a big mackerel. Most likely a bream, I would say. Nice bream. I think mine's still the biggest. Why have chips when I can have cod and chips? There we go.
After we put in the first 2 bits of ground bait, a few fish came up along the boat. It was never going to turn it into a wonderful day, but it turned it into an okay day. After that, every time we dropped in the ground bait, we had a flurry of fish came immediately afterwards. And it wasn't just one person catching, it was several people around the boat. Then, at about 1 o'clock, we ran out of ground bait, and at that, the fishing died. We still kept going, just in case it would improve, but it didn't. Basically, as soon as we finished with the ground bait, that's when the fishing just died to death. No one's fault, just one of those days. But the ground bait had helped to make it an enjoyable day. Certainly, we all enjoyed ourselves. And certainly, I'm going to take the ground bait out again. You never know, it might pull up a really big one. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to subscribe to our channel, it would be very much appreciated, as would any likes or comments. Goodbye.